Thank you. More top stories now. Omaha police looking to solve a bank robbery. Officers responding to the I-3 bank near 156th and Maple yesterday. They say somebody entered the bank, threatened an employee with the gun, and stole money.
Omaha Steaks planning to shut down its restaurant supply division. The company's communications team said they plan to make an official statement this morning regarding the changes.
Nebraska Senator Pete Ricketts among the lawmakers pushing for the Safeguard American Voter Eligibility Act. The bill would require voters to show proof of citizenship in person when registering to vote.
OSHA cites Horizon Biofuels over the deadly explosion that shook Fremont last summer. Citations include combustible dust buildup and failing to ensure equipment was protected from creating an ignition source.
LB 940 passed the first of 3 rounds of voting at the Unicam. The bill restricts the use of certain color additives in school meals.
Creighton men's basketball takes on DePaul tonight. Tip-off is at 8 o'clock in Chicago.